I'm gonna lose my mind. Want to be cool? Or you want to make me shoot myself? Fuck on, bro. Alright. I feel like I need like 3 isn't enough. I need another. Are we good now? Are you gonna not have a hissy fit? Cancel gas. Todo. Alright. I think alright. I think we're good. Maybe if this doesn't, bro, I just gonna be the present. I think the quality is good too. I don't think we're losing. I don't think we're losing anything. Even if I go wee, I think we're still gonna have good quality, and my camera won't go fucking blurry. Now we can even see if Alright, so I know no one's watching it. I don't give a fuck, but we're gonna provide, at least for myself, an update of what I've been doing. Let's whip out old reliable for this channel. And what is the latest? That's a crazy sight. Okay. But what the fuck? This is why would it do that? Is it my computer? Alright. So the last time that I was working, yeah, definitely I stopped doing that. I was doing a 3D model for the enemy. I gave up on that. I was too tired. And I was still figuring out getting the whole transition and getting my mouse to still work. And that was Omega Fumbling. And wow, that was 2 weeks ago. Hey, remember when this was supposed to be a week-long challenge? Neither did I. So I've instead decided, obviously, this is because I am not foolish, but I just fuck it, we ball. I've also upgraded my GPU, so now I don't look disgusting anymore. I'm referring to the and not my face. Gross. Steven, you little bitch boy. Playing Marvel Rivals. You know what? Let me call him. Doing it real quick. Don't say any slurs. You're on live.
Huh?
I'm live streaming on YouTube. Do you wish to participate and listen to my yap?
I have to.
You have to?
Have to.
You have to be with me? Perfect, thank you. Have you seen my game? Have I shown you my poop game?
Yeah, you're.
Okay, get on my server. Shalom. Shalom? Fuck, not working. Oh, that's why it's not working. Shalom, mashallah, Steven. Steven?
I can fly. Good morning.
Good morning. Hello. Go watch my fucking get on my live stream.
Which YouTube?
Motherfucker, it's in the announcements of the Discord server.
I don't have that stuff turned on.
I hate you. You're not a real fan.
Have it's not even showing that you're live.
It's on Mecha
So if I go to, it's not Mecha Andrew, it's Mecha Media.
It's Mecha Media. Bro, go in the announcements of this fucking server. Click the link.
Oh, cannoli, Mecha Media. Oh my god, you're live right now.
Oh my god, I'm live. That's crazy.
There you go. Okay.
So, I don't think I've shown you my game. Have I?
Not yet.
All right. Well, I'm gonna live stream it for you so that you, through Discord.
Epic.
So, I am developing a game. It was originally going to be a week-long challenge, but that has since kind of folded. Are you watching my Discord stream?
The Discord stream 2.
Yes. I upgraded my
50 times.
GPU, so I can handle it. Theoretically. Yeah, we're handling it. I'm not even at 50% memory. Big upgrade, big upgrade.
Okay.
All right. Are you looking? Because I want to be able to show you. Uh-huh. I know you're on Marvel Rivals, motherfucker. Don't multitask.
No, what the heck?
This guy's also playing Marvel Rivals. You fuck off. So I'm developing a game that is inspired from a traumatic moment of my life. Yeah, actually, when I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, some kids peeked under this the stall I was taking a shit in, and I've been traumatized ever since.
See.
So I am making a Five Nights at Freddy's style, just make it through the night horror game. So look at my screen. Do you see it, or the Discord?
How much I do for what on Discord?
Look at the Discord stream, motherfucker.
I'm looking at it.
You're looking at it, so you see me moving around. What's my mouse hovering over?
Yes. Blue rectangle.
Okay. So you are stuck taking a shit, and there are going to be entities that are walking by you, and they're going to try and peek through the cracks in the bathroom because, you know, I love bathrooms that have these fuck-ass cracks.
That's
So you got to hover over, click on them to to block your hand from when they are, what's it called, trying to peek on you. There's one up here. Yeah, so there's 4 on the sides, 1 on top, 1 on bottom, and 2 for the stalls that are next to you that you will have to block, because I'm gonna, you know that meme or that prank where people would throw fake shit?
My god.
Me actually. I'm stupid. Your audio is doubling.
Nice.
Let me. So, in order to get through the days, you have to get your phone out of your jacket pocket, and you have to play mini games on your phone.
Okay.
And every time that you succeed in these short little mini games, you poop.
Pooping.
And every time you fail, you fart, and that will alert the entities to a random point that they will try to peek at.
I see.
And throughout the 5 days that you're taking a shit at school, there's going to be like a random modifier to make it kind of easier or harder. You'll have items to better assist you that you will have on top of the toilet paper holder. And yeah, who texted you?
Friend, we were just watching the pit.
The pit. But yeah, that's the that's
God,
the
so
premise. I
freaking
swear I told
funny.
you about this.
No, yeah, you did.
I'll kill you.
I just like hearing you yap about it.
I'm gonna kill.
I'm
Fuck
proud
you.
of you, man.
You're like, I like
I'm
it.
proud
I
of
like
you.
listening to your voice.
What did he say?
So today, as for this stream, aside from catching up, what I did last stream 2 weeks ago, which was figuring out the camera movement, which I have been fumbling for a while, and egregiously failing at trying to model the entity. Today I will be working on the mini games that you have to play on your phone.
Clearly.
So far, the ideas that I have, let me whip them out. Okay. One is minigame number 1 is a fishing minigame. It's gonna be like Stardew Valley. I have to mash left click to maintain a fish like within a little bar, and I have to use A and D to move my boat left and right to not break the line. Number 2 is Runner. It's just the dinosaur running game that Google has when you run out of Wi-Fi. Third is a QuickTime event. It's just Sonic QuickTime events. I got a so fun. The fourth is Cookie Licker, where I have to lick cookies to break them open to reveal puzzle pieces that I just have to match. And I need to make more mini games.
Okay.
What games do you think I should add?
You should add Marvel Rivals.
I'm gonna kill you.
Lol.
We can play Marvel Rivals together, by the way, later.
Lol.
I need to make some form of progress.
True.
Shrug.
Bum, bum.
Who's with you, by the way?
Oh, my girlfriend's in the background. She was on the phone with Fart the Clown.
Damn, that's on speaker?
Lol. You know how shawties be.
Like a melody?
What did he say?
Shawty's like a melody in my head.
In
And
my
and I just realized I don't have Photoshop installed because I still need to buy a new SSD. Fuck.
Donk.
And I didn't want to install any fucking virus Adobe products
Lol.
because they're gonna take up 1 trillion gigabytes of space. So
Agree.
let's make our life easier, and I'm gonna make the Infinite Runner. I feel
Infinite Dagger.
Infinite.
Whoa.
Hey, you said it, not me.
It's a Game Grumps reference.
Infinite Dagger.
Infit.
That's what.
Let me see. Do you have? Where can I show this? Oh, I'll just show it to you on the DMs. Let me see.
Because I don't know how to survive this jump without you.
Oh my god. Oh my freaking god.
I think you might be SOL, buddy. Wait, what items do you have?
Hold on.
Select.
Okay.
Go to relic.
Where's the Infinite Dagger part?
Lol.
People usually timestamp it. Here we go. Here we go.
A little bit.
Okay.
Come on.
Infinite Dagger, go! Infinite Dagger, go! Boy, that really is awesome. Infinite Dagger! I'll get this treasure sooner or later.
Dude, nice usage of the Infinite Dagger.
Dude, I adore it.
You have become the master of the Infinite Dagger.
I am suddenly a good player of Shovel Knight.
Ooh, there he goes.
Not so fast, fucker. Damn it.
Yes, taunt more, Dan.
I'll rejoin.
It's clearly your strong suit.
Hello!
Where is it? Where's the rest of it? All right. let's figure this shit out. So, first, overlay.
Yeah, you see what I sent you on the DM?
That's really cool.
Right,
The
dude.
moon.
I
moon.
commissioned one of my buddies. They're super good at making fursuits, and I was like, "Hey, can you make something not furry?" And they're like,
Can you make
let me
something not
check."
furry?
Let me check. And I was like, "Okay, cool." And then I dropped them the STL files, the one that I sent you
And
just in
then I
case.
dropped them
And
a
then
slur.
no, and then they were just like, "Oh, is it from Marvel Rivals? Oh, this is dope, actually." And I'm like, "Am I right?" And then they're like, "Yeah, sure, dude, I'll freaking help you out." And so they're printing everything out, and I'm gonna spray paint it as soon as they're done.
Dumbass.
I was worried, dude. I was gonna worry it was gonna be coming out like choppy or something like that. But dude, that looks clean.
No, it does. It looks so fucking fire.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna have to cut little indents like in the mouth so I can have some air coming in.
That I fired again. Fired.
Okay.
Fired.
All right. What you said? All right. And then I
That's
missed.
why
And I
this is
fired. All right. Marvel Rivals.
Marvel are my rivals. Can't do anything because it's within a border.
Ranking my rivals.
That's crazy. Do I need a border though? I don't think I do.
Have you seen the new
Amazing yacht circus.
Oh, anyways, um Black Cat's moveset?
Bruh, she's gnarly. Is she also the person who gives you like resilience? Is that what it's called? It's the new like kind of white
Oh,
blue.
invincibility? No, that's White Fox.
No, it's makes you CC immune like mid combo.
Oh, it gives you like a blue thing? Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of goofy.
It's like a reflex block.
I don't know how to feel about it.
I hate it so much. To be
Yeah, that's what I'm
honest.
saying. It's
I don't usually side with people like on social media talking about like, oh, I'm hating all this, like, because a lot of them, they just kind of just like hate women in general, and I'm just like, I usually don't side with that, but they're actually
Steven, watch what you
right.
say, bitch. Watch what
No,
you
but
say.
they're low key. Like, there's no reason for Black Cat to have that many abilities, dude. That's genuinely crazy.
No, yes, there is. Woman hater.
No, dude, because you're telling me she can have all that, but Scarlet Witch only has a stun and the freaking burst, and that's it, dude.
Yeah, because she's a day one release. They have to make it more interesting.
No, that's not how freaking. That's how
The
power
whole
creep
point, no,
works.
because the whole point is to keep adding more interesting characters, but they still need basic or simple concept characters for the new people to get into it.
Interesting, 1000%. Like, you should add new effects that do like new stuff. Adding that much hullabaloo to one character, Deadpool, understandable. You know, go crazy, go stupid.
Yeah.
Like, okay, now he's all rolls. Black Cat having a whole freaking like.
Okay, wait. So is it
portal
just
system?
is
That's
all of
bullshit.
that like readily available for her, or is it something that she like unlocks?
No, it's already available.
Or
Like,
she
she
can't
swipes at
unlock
you
it.
and yeah,
Like she doesn't steal it from other people. She just has it.
yeah.
That's stupid.
Like Rogue, okay, same thing. It's like, okay, she can steal ability, she has to earn it, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, no,
Right from
I
the-
do agree
right
with
from
you on
freaking
that
spawn,
one.
She can do it. Yeah.
Okay, how do I want to transition this? Because I need to also be able to transition this idea as if it were a mobile game. I don't think I'm gonna make it a mobile game, but I need to design it in a way where it needs to be. And I also
Yeah, have
my
a
girlfriend-
landscape mode. Oh my god. Ladies.
Could have been an email.
Lol.
What do you mean you're not receiving enough in my frames kill themselves? Bruh, why is YouTube Studio the fucking worst? This looks fine. What are you talking about? Well, I have to look this up on
Me when I'm fine.
me when I'm fine. It looks fine now. I don't know why YouTube's like tweaking out over it.
Lol.
I'm gonna lull you. Gotta watch it on my phone.
If I was wearing a big man cosplay, would that canonically, like, would that be okay, like in a furry, like, space? Or am I
Yes,
crazy?
it would be. Still a
Okay,
costume. It's dumb. You're dumb. You have enough video. You're this YouTube. Fuck you. Why is my screen black? Like, what happened? Bruh. You're stupid. Fuck you. I don't care. All right, so how do I want to transition this? Because I need to be able to make it.
Transition by doing beatboxing and going straight to Marvel Rivals.
I'll kill you. I guess I can still make it because you still need to have your hand on the mouse. I'll just make it so that you have to do space and. What? Why am I not able to duck?
I hate stucking.
What?
Hello.
Hello?
I'm gonna be able to get on now, or am I able to play a competitive game?
You can play.
You hate me.
I don't hate you.
No,
I'm
it's
not
not
getting
time for
on,
you.
bitch. I just started streaming.
What the gonk?
What do you mean, what the gonk?
I thought you said you were gonna be getting on.
No.
You're the biggest liar in history.
Bruh.
Okay, I'm gonna like write.
Yeah, I don't. Well, that's fucking loud. Alright, so you know what? I guess I can still make it where face and then there's a button to duck. I'll make that like S and left click.
Look.
That sounds about right. Oh my god, you have to. That's crazy. Would it make sense for an individual to also on a left click the jump? Use the arrow keys. Using arrow keys is dumb. Pterodactyl. So I gotta make a background that's a moving sprite. Same with the ground. Except I've done this before as an infinite runner. But now I'm doing this in a widget, so it's a little bit harder. Well that's fucking scary. Alright. Let's honk. Yeah, honestly. So this is the ground. Blah blah blah. I need My Little Pony. And I'm thinking. I do think.
Okay, they're not just text. Okay, I'm gonna join another call. I'll be able to be back in a bit.
I fucking
Bitch.
You love me.
Hey,
okay. Hmm. This is literally all relying on the concept that I can control these. Bro, you gotta stop fucking lying to me. I'm gonna kill you. You're like not helping my health. Um, hmm. So, what I need to do is in the main player. This is the main HUD. Phone interaction, playing, return the phone, do that all that bullshit. La 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 la. Hover on phone. Find this out. Main click. If that not valid, we click the phone, and that's just doing transition to phone. And transition phone is just doing all that fucking nonsense to resume game. Yes. That would phone. La 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 la. But I also need to set the input to be the both of them. Right. And you are. Fishing, whatever, whatever, whatever. Widget to focus on is it. I should have opened up another fucking tab because I have to actually see. Hmm. Hide during capture. Hide cursor. I don't want to hide. And what it's resume game. Resume game is just phone interface. Resume game is visible. Then there's active widget. I should do this the other way around, actually. Do that and then set this to avoid bug that I have. No. When I click it, that makes me makes the player want to focus on that. Wow, that's moving egregiously slow. Maybe for a minute. If that fixes it. Oh. Once we set this goal, I set visible. Who did I use to? Oh. I'm calling this as a touch. I'm gonna complete head. Then Fisher interface on phone Fisher. Guys, you're like a weird. I'm gonna make our life a little bit easier. Where does this get called? I want to get yeah. So the phone, its widget. Get the widget from in there. I want that widget to run resume game. The widget being this. Then running resume game is just saying, hey, whatever fucking widget from the widget switcher, whatever is active, just run resume game. Oh, which for now I have temporarily is just pick a random fucking game. Which completed randomizes. Minigame 1. It's always going to be minigame 1 because I did it. That's why there's a fucking delay. Or that's why the visibility is being fucking weird, because there's a delay in each. Duh. Um, yeah, that's a lot fucking faster. But I'm still clicking, and it's still focusing in on the gameplay. I wish I could open up my other project. Preview, but why is the yeah, the GPU should be running. Fuck. Okay. What? What do we want to do? I don't know if I then want to make it. If I want to make it where left click. I guess. I do that. Fuck, man. That I could cast it. Okay, you know what? Let's try that. So I'm in here. Gonna have to. Oh, but I will have to change it because I still need the mouse cursor click on certain parts. Focus. Yeah, should I have? I have the mouse, but it's not capturing the thing. It's not technically focused on. God damn it! Okay, UEFA want to have widget and gameplay. Bitch, but whenever I do left click, it's. Oh, well, that's probably because I have left click. Where is the left click? At main click, literally. That ain't the game. But why? Why? That's why every time I fucking click. But when I right click. Well, yeah, because when I right click, I fucking special thing down here. That's it. But grog.
How's it going, gamers? My name is Rushcode. Thank you for
Rushcode.
helping us to hit 100 to attach. Here's a break settings and next. Go. The word controllers appear. What this means is that my controller button, I'm going to press E. So in order to make every part of the widget recognizable for widget focus, we need this node to be connected up. As it says in the description, because everything mouse being shown all the time, then connect it up to game and UI, and then in the controller blueprint down here you can introduce this event, which is simply from your project settings input attachment.
I don't want the project settings. I want to have to use controllers.
White box. Connect it up to whatever nodes you want to create your actions. In my case, I'm just connecting it to print string first, just so I know it's working. So when we hit play and click anywhere in the control area and press E, the controller will activate. This is still true when we click the white area, the border of the widget, because that's not interactable. So controller still activates. Since I know this works, all I need to do is connect this up to something like update to mouse position, which involves setting the position in the viewport for the widget based on where the current mouse position is. When you run this and click anywhere and press E, it will update the widget according to where the mouse is. But it's only snapping it to the top left corner because the top left corner is the default point of origin for your widget. If you wanted to go a step further, you could connect this to a flip-flop, which toggles between A and B, and every time it's A, using a branch, that will activate the true statement, which you can connect to an event tick, allowing your position to update every frame and follow the mouse as it moves along the screen. So there's nothing different here, it's just that we've connected it all to an event tick, and your controller input is simply toggling whether this follows it or not. So when you run it and press E, your widget will begin to follow your mouse for every frame. And when you press E again, the widget stops following it because we've flip-flopped or toggled it to state B. And that's pretty much the whole tutorial if you want to use input, mode, game, and UI. If you prefer to use UI only, then there's quite a bit more here to talk about. Using this mode means you cannot activate this node anymore, right? Because your controller is never going to receive this. So you have to go to your widget and make sure this is connected here, and then create a function override for on key down. Now on key down is not in this list anymore because I've already selected it and activated it. So if you open it, you will get two nodes, on key down and return node. I've put in all these other nodes. So the first one you want to do is
Drug.
action mapping. From button browser, created one piece widget blueprint. So once those two are created, jump into my controller, snapping it to the top left. This is position this box based on what my actual your 278 of attaching the cursor currently every time I do this. But if I press the inside bit of the widget and press E, now the widget gets activated. So that could be a different type of effect if you're after something that interacts differently depending on where you click your mouse. Sometimes it can be controller input, sometimes it can be mouse widget input. And it can be a little wacky to try and work with this sort of thing because you can move it around while moving your character. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments below. Otherwise, I hope you found this useful and fun to learn. So, thanks for watching, guys. And if you liked it, smash the like button,
I don't like
hit subscribe,
Outro's-
and I'll see you
Outro's gonna
guys
scare me.
in the next video. Rushcode out. Very
Silly guy. Alright.
right at the start. But you can create them from project settings, go to input, which is under engine, and then create this action mapping under action mappings by hitting the plus sign. And I'm calling it attach white box. From there, create a key that attaches to it. I've used E. Then go back to your level, open the content browser, and create a blueprint for your player controller. I've already created one down here, which is my controller, and create a widget while you're at it using user interface widget blueprint. So once those two are created, jump into my controller, and from the event begin play node, you'll want to do two things, which is creating two of these variables right at the start. But you can create them along the way as you're setting these up. So for the first one, you can pull out get player controller, and then from there, pull out a noodle, and you can see the promoted variable. As soon as you click that, it'll create this node, and you
Interesting. Oh, why though? Why have it been the itself and not?
can rename it like I did, player ref, and this will save the reference for your player controller. So you don't need to call this node all the time. You can just call player ref and use it like this. Once you've set that up, create a widget using create widget to your class, and it will update the name as create white box widget.
Well, let's try something. Get player controller. I'll do this thing where I promote to a variable.
And then do this.
I have to create. I don't want to create the widget because it's there, and I want the widget to just kind of appear. I want to like possess the widget though.
Same thing as you did with
So I'm not gonna like add it to
controller. You pull out a noodle from here and promote to variable. This will create the next node, which can be used to save your white box reference. Now you can
but instead, maybe we'll do. Okay, maybe I have an idea. Where on the click phone, hit controller, and want to make sure like thing I want, and we call it main. Yeah, okay, that's that. Getting grabbed. And what we can do is just say, hey, phone, which is just a component, but I can get the version of the. I can create an interface. I love making interface. Oh, fuck it. I'll just make it in here, honestly. um, see, how do you CTRL? I like that. Controller, phone, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Controller phone, and I think I just want this as of now. Main output. No, it should be an input because I want this to. Let's try something. Controller, and I want to implement a phone. PPA phone, and the only motherfucker that's important is controller phone. Which we can do that. But in here, I want to do the controller phone with the phone widget being this will do the whole setting focus bullshit. Okay. Blah blah blah. And okay, this is the widget.
You can call your
And we can just call promote phone widget.
widget anytime you want in your controller blueprint. From there, add it to the viewport. Next, go to your widget.
I don't want to add it to the viewport though.
Which should open up in the designer tab. If not, click on it.
It's just there. It's just there on the phone.
Is under the panel drop down. The canvas by control. Inside it, it would activate the game mode only. 3 input modes that you can set in your game, and I'm doing them inside the controller blueprint. By default, when you run your game and click inside it, it would activate the game mode only, which means your mouse cursor will disappear, but it allows you to handle keyboard input through the controller.
Really? Okay, wait. All inputs enabled, hands keyboard input through.
So when we play this, you can see that I've immediately taken control of the controller, and I'm able to move around and jump. But there isn't any mouse. So you could show the mouse by activating this node here from the play reference, but as I said, it's not a good idea. It's just weird, bro. Because when you play this, you're gonna have your mouse moving in some funny directions along with your player moving around. It's just a bit disconnected the way it works. So we don't want this mode. So I'm gonna disconnect these two. That's your default, right? So we want to change that to either this top mode over here or this bottom mode over here. With the top mode, it's going to allow game and UI access, which means all input is enabled and you can see everything including your mouse, and it handles your keyboard input through the controller. If you're new to widgets and using the UI interface, it's probably a good idea to start with this, but it can get a bit tricky to work with because there's a lot of things happening at the same time. What you want to do is make sure that your cursor will be hidden during capture, so tick this on, and make sure it's connected to showing your mouse cursor on as well. So when you run it, you can see that your mouse is in view, and I can move the controller, but I cannot turn my character unless I right-click and turn the screen, but you can see my mouse has disappeared. As soon as I release the button, the mouse reappears again.
We move my mouse so I don't get confused.
See, my mouse has disappeared. As soon as I release the button, the mouse reappears again. This is because of the show mouse cursor node. So these two bits work together really well. This will hide the cursor when you're moving your character and turning it. This will make the cursor reappear after you've released the mouse button. But if you want your mouse cursor hidden most of the time and only to appear when you are activating a widget, then perhaps your best option would be to use UI only. The downside to this is that it will not allow any keyboard input. It completely disables it, which means anything that your controller might be able to receive, for example, like this input from your project settings, attach white box, when you press E, this won't activate if you have UI only engaged. And the only way to fix that is to override the input through the widget. Number 3, widget focus. You'll notice that there's this element here in widget to focus, which is also present in game and UI mode. All it does is allows the widget to take focus as soon as you set up the input mode. And you can do that in 3 different ways. One is either by connecting your widget reference to it so that it knows that's the one to focus on straight away, or if you go to your widget under your graph settings, in the event graph you can see there's this event construct node provide.
Construct, but I'm not doing the construct because it's kind of already constructed when the game begins.
To you. Connecting this up to set focus will do the same thing as in widget to focus, which immediately focuses your widget when it's activated or when it's created. And the third way to give your widget focus is to simply click on it. But the issue with this though is how the input modes affect that focus. For example, if I connected up this node to game and UI and run the simulation, if I click on the outside here, this is the controller or the game space, right? The widget is the widget space. So clicking out here and then pressing E, you'll notice that the word controller has appeared. What this means is that my controller is receiving input. If I click on the button and press E, you can see now the word widget appears. I've set it up so that the word widget appears when my widget is activating the keyboard input. So it's an override.
Yes, but I want to be able to make it so it does both. That's kind of the goal. Because you need to be able to, when you right click, it sends you back. Unless I just have it be where you right click and it. Or just have the widget be focusable and fucking. I just kind of resend in the inputs back into the game? Like, hold on. Main player. The whole look thing. Method is just getting the controller, getting the mouse position, and doing all this fun bullshit. This is then just getting the controller. That's not doing it. This is the only thing that's mattering. I'm setting the rotation of the camera based on all on the player control. I wonder if I can make this a function. Yeah, actually. And we're going to call this rotation. And then it's gonna just be return. I fucking hate. Like, oh. So dumb. That should work. Double check. Yeah, and this still works the same fucking way. So now this is gonna be something that I can actually call. I don't need that. Maybe I can do something. I have an idea. I have an idea. iPhone. La 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 la. Make a interface. PPI main layer. Bruh. There's no way. I just had to rename one letter, bro. Rotate camera. That can just be a fucking function. And I can do PPI character and rotate camera and literally just be but that always needs to be called, but it will always be called because I'm gonna be in the widget. Yes. Cam rotation, which is just getting its clamp. Already set the clamp, so that should be fine. Okay, so position the camera, control the camera, and controlling the camera is setting that, and let's keep watching the rest of this fuck.
The weird part is when I click on the white bit and press E, my controller activates. So what this is saying is that even though I'm clicking on the widget section, the controller is taking priority. And I believe this is because game and UI mode prioritizes game mode, such that if this is not an interactable widget section, then the controller will assume priority for keyboard input. However, if I disconnect this and connect it up to input mode UI only, the effect is a little different. If I click out here in this space and press E, nothing happens, because UI only does not allow controller input. If I click on the green button, I expect the word widget to appear, as you can see here. And if I click on the white bit, we get the widget again. This is the expected outcome because this is still a widget area. And as soon as I click back out here again, I get nothing when I press E, because controller input is disabled when I'm using the UI only mode. But another little difference to take note of is I'm currently having this node connected to enable keyboard input, but it still kind of works even without. Right, this is supposed to help with overriding the keyboard input to allow the widget to take things. But if I compile this and play it, clicking outside and pressing E, nothing happens as expected. Clicking the green button, pressing E, we get the widget to appear, so widget is in control. But if I click the white space, nothing happens now. Nothing appears up here when I press E. So in order to make every part of the widget recognizable for widget focus, we need this node to be connected up. As it says in the description, setting this flag to true allows this widget to accept focus when clicked.
Okay. Widget. Focus. Set focus. Which is redundant if using.
Which includes the non-interactable white space around the green button. And I won't connect this node up simply because I can do it right here by connecting this node up. It does the same thing. Now that we
Then why am I doing that? What does he have? Set input. Bucket. Player control. This. All done in the. Oh, why he's not using it. And then the widget to focus is this.
I can do it right here by connecting this node.
I don't know, bro. A little. I want to say out of my depth, but whatever. We're setting the visibility. We're doing all that shit, but I'm not having anything else. I want to go back in here because I want to make sure that when I left click. Hey, honey. not doing anything else that's like kind of like except this. I feel like setting that. I don't know why. I still left click and it like I don't know why every fucking time I have to click have to do. Oh. I don't remember. Neither. Damn it. Okay, hold on. Let's go back. I'll go back. Blam blam. That's alt click. Can I see? Can you scroll up past me? What did I do for main? Main click canceled. It's just set input game mode. Um. I don't know why each left click fucking. Every left click just takes it away, and I don't have anything in here that's doing anything sus. Except this, but this was still that was still happening even before that. What the fuck? Whatever. Let's keep going.
Up. It does the same thing. Now that we understand some of the differences between these modes, we
Sure
can choose
do.
which one's best suited for you, and we can do the thing. Number 4. Keyboard
Input.
Starting off with the really easy one, if you're not fussed about the mouse being shown all the time, then connect it up to game and UI, and then in the controller blueprint, down here, you can introduce this event, which is simply from your project settings input attach white box. Connect it up to whatever nodes you want to create your actions. In my case, I'm just connected to print string first, just so I know it's working. So when we hit play and click anywhere in the controller area and press E, the controller will activate. This is still
Rug. Okay, hold on. Let me see how the fuck I have this work. Now I'm like confused. So I'm in here. Mouse is shown. Right clicking and nothing's happening. I should always. Mouse got shown. Click and nothing's. Fuck. Interface. Player. Blah blah blah. La 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 la. I note that much bullshit. Hmm. Oh, the phone. Click edit. Fuck! Irritating because it's not actually there. I just don't want it to be on the viewport. Like going a omega weird way of about this. I'm not gonna lie. I need to do some tests. Print. I click. Not even taking any input. But now, what? Well, my mouse got hidden. Hiding because it's an input.
Still true when we click the white area, the border of
What?
the widget, because that's not interactable. So controller still activates. Since I know this works, all I need to do is connect this up to something like update to mouse position, which involves setting the position in the viewport for the widget based on where the position widget, because that's not interactable. So controls. In my case, I'm just connected to print string first, just so I know it's
What's he
to,
connecting
if you're
this
not
to right
fussed about the mouse being shown all the time, then connect it up to game and UI, and then in the controller blueprint down here, you can introduce this event, which is simply from your project settings input attached white box. Connect it up to whatever nodes you want to create your actions. In my case, I'm just connected to print string first, just so I know it's working. So when we hit play and click anywhere in the control area and press E, the controller will activate. This is still true when we click the white area, the border of the widget, because that's not interactable. So controller still activates. Since I know this works, all I need to do is connect this up to something like update to mouse position, which involves setting the position in the viewport for the widget based on where the current mouse position is. When you run this and click anywhere and press E, it will update the widget according to where the mouse is. But it's only snapping it to the top left corner because the top left corner is the default point of origin for your widget. If you wanted to go a step further, you could connect this to a flip-flop, which toggles between A and B, and every time it's A, using a branch, that will activate for the controller still. In my case, I'm just connected down here.
Wait, we
Then
are
connected up to game and UI, and then in the controller blueprint down here,
game and UI.
you can introduce this event, which is
Do things. Where's my control? What controls do I already have? Action. Action. That I want print base. And it's there because I'm doing that. Even if my mouse is anywhere else, not focusing. Do I need to add this to the viewport? What the fuck?
number 4, being shown all the time.
User widget. What the fuck? Okay, wait. That is you. Code interface C. It's still doing that. But this still won't want to go in because it's not a user with interface. Oh, we just got that. Control phone. User. There we go. Bruh. What? Oh. See what happens there. God. Hmm. Yeah, I have an idea. Maybe we can fake it. I think we can fake it. So this fucking widget, we can do an override on mouse button down. TLDR, I don't know how to fucking handle this shit. It's still so new to me. On down. Uh Working. Fuck. I'm in the widgets. Crazy. It's not doing anything. How the fuck is it 9? What? I had a little too much caffeine. Shit, I'm a little too awake now. Clicking, but and I right clicked, and that's why that. Oh, in the screen, but I'm able to still. No, I still need it to be. The mouse cursor is. But now I'm in the widget. I'm not able to right click. Because I'm in the widgets. But I'm not able to move the fucking camera. try something else. In the widgets, but can't right click. Why is there a Mojo party? Reveal trailer. There's Team Water drama. That's great. Let's okay. Let's not add it to the port. Go to there, but I can't click because it's not in the viewport. That's the difference. Wish I could like duplicate. I literally don't. Yes, hon? What's up? I didn't know she was out here. What? The baby. The baby. Yeah, I can feed her. I can feed her. No, absolutely not. You cannot see her. Also, you know I have like a transparency thing going on. Love you. She doesn't want to move now. She's like there to be spiteful. Fuck. Okay. Yeah. And we'll give her a quick lovin'. What for? I know, that's why I'm like, I'm so caught off of just how much she loves to lick. I don't have cats that like doing that much. Who likes to like rub his face on me? Look at add it to the viewport. But like I forget what flip. I still want to be able to make it so that I could lift it. But I can't. Because I'm like running around because I'm like, well, I could just be in the widget and I could have put the controls back in. But I need this mouse. I need this mousy mouse to be able to click things on the screen. And the only way to do that is to say, I'm in the widget. Which means that it's not focused on. I don't care. Like, this can just be a normal fucking widget for all I care. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it is. It's still not receiving input. Can I have it be UE5 user roles widget that is not worked? Created but never. Oh, we got how to have get in my eyes. There roles widget not on view. Cool. That doesn't help me. Let's see what this is. But the widget class sets. I don't care about the interaction. Widget interaction. There's no widget. What the fuck? What? These are all functions. It's nothing. Add a widget interaction component to your play. This is a component to allow interaction with the widget component. This class allows you to simulate a sort of laser pointer device when it hovers over widget. Bruh? Still in here. I'm mashing space. I'm clicking. Here's your blueprint. You input like the trigger with a press pointer key on your. What? The fuck? Oh. Touch. Down. I don't care.
Hey, how's it going? If I will change it to so then on event. If I zoom in on it, that's what it looks like right there. So we'll just have that there, and I'm just going to put this on the screen. So in my level viewport here, I'm just going to go in the thing. So we need to create two blueprints. One is going to be for our widget component, and one is going to be for our widget interaction component B. So I'm going to guesstimate that it only shows in one direction. I hit the space bar to get the right way. So right here. And this component allows us to interact with the widgets in the scene. So this is really interesting. So what we can do is drag off of this and pull it into the scene. I can right click and we're going to drag this off a left mouse button action. So I'm just going to search for left mouse button here. And then if we pull off of here, you'll notice we have the option under pressed to press and release key, press pointer key, press key. And we want press pointer key here. And then if we drag off of here, we also have the option to release the pointer key. So that's there.
What? This is a new thing of mine. This is a new thing I do. What? Hold on. Okay. Transition the phone, and I'm saying, hey, guess what? I already had that fucking set. Press pointer key. Key being I want the number of keys. I just want to get the key. Oh, make enhanced input. Is that how we can get other people to do the thing? I don't fucking know. Enhance input action. How it key. Value. Request query. Thank you. Input. Get action mappings by name. Get action mappings by name. Fucking love it. And the name is click. This gets all the action mappings from that. Whatever. You know what? For now, I can just do that because it's just one. That. And then that gives me the key, and the key. Wow, fucking incredible. Yeah. I'm good, thank you. I have a 9. This also could be completely unnecessary. But hey, it's here. This actually will eventually go down here. Bam. Okay, whatever. Next. And then the release. Printer key.
And then all we have there, here, and this pressed goes in here like that.
Bam, on canceled. Gotta say, if it's done, you know, put me back there. But if I'm on the phone, right? Yeah, that does. Bam, 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 bam. And now I'm in here, and I'm still moving, and I'm pressing left click. Now it's still saying click. But this obviously isn't doing anything yet. So.
And that's all we have to do. Now the pawn is, did I drag the pawn into the scene already? I don't think I did. So with our pawn, I can pull it into the scene like that. And then what I want to do, since I'm in third person mode, is I'm just going to search for auto possess player and put that on there, place it in world. So what should happen is when I hit play, you'll see, oh, this is the most important thing I just remembered. If we come into my pawn, we have to tie its pitch and yaw to the player controller. Otherwise we won't have target control. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to search for rotation here, and you'll see under pawn where it says use controller, rotation, pitch, and yaw, and we'll just select both of those. Okay, now we'll have control over that target that we created. So now if I come to the third person and I hit play, you'll see I can fly around the scene with my pawn, and you see I have that target in the center of the screen. And then if I come over here, if I just point at this, you'll see I can interact with it. Isn't that cool? And then I can have a whole series of buttons that I'm able to interact with. And if I left mouse button, you'll see it's printing out the string. Reverse changed hover 1080, and so 30 by 30 event begin. You'll see this, and normally I would put this in a HUD or something, but just in the interest of time. So if I hit play, you'll see that target in the middle of the screen. You see that? Now what we can do is going to I'm going to guess 100. So if that's about the size, drag this into the center around widget, and this interact with the third person. That's why. And then I'm going to search.
We're gonna fuck my ass on this. We're gonna just say, I wanna love somebody. I wanna be but keeping somebody. We're gonna do a
search for default pawn. Right here, I'm going to get a button, and we're going to, and congrats. I can go to know that we're hovering over this. What I'm going to do is on the style here. If I come to, if we go to style here, we know that we're hovering. Are in fact, I create a thing with it.
done. Yeah, but it's only because it's a whatever. Style that, but there you go. Normal. I don't want you to be anything. Fuck yourself. On hovered. Sure, I don't. Cool tests, I guess. Bruh. How would I not turn off? Thank you. I was gonna say, never give me notifications ever again. Fucking virus. Jesus.
Like that. So all this is going to do, know where our user widget here, channel, and go here.
Widget,
I
whatever.
wish for, I think here, just have the little port there, and I'm just going to put a target on here. Just see that
That
we need to double
anything.
click into it. And we're just, this is so interesting because it just allows us to display a user widget of our own creation on come to this. So I'm going to be 3. So that's about the size. If I drag this and spin it on a widget, it is a pawn switch from with this. And this component allows us to interact with the widgets in the scene. So this is really interesting. The scene, which for left mouse button here, pointer key, our left mouse button. So we just plug that in there. Paste. This, did I drag the?
Oh. But then in here, where's the fun code?
In here,
On press.
If I.
Yeah, but then it says on press, it does that shit. Ah! Button. Oh! Oh my god, I'm gonna lose my mind. Do I get much higher? What? I just finished the latest episode. I'm gonna. What account is this? Is this your alt account? What the fuck? Hun, what the hell? What happened to your other account? And I am on the latest episode, and I need you to catch up, and we can even rewatch it together.
I come back like
Button, button on clicked, print. Fuck, piss cum. I will lose my mind over this. They've all. I control multitudes. It's still doing the whole thing, but like. Fuck. Hold on. I know it's saying hello and clicking, but it's not. Damn it! I have tried turning it off and on again. Yeah. That's not going to help. Because it's not hovering! Man, well, I know that's there. Now when I do the show mouse cursor, it's doing the whole fucking thing. Where? Because my viewport is now not there. But the pointer event isn't working. Um,
String.
Sky,
You
what?
have created style screen over. I want to kind of page it. I'm just do that.
Like the
You'll
target
see
doesn't
that
do
target
anything
dot a
except
string. Click with this. We're going to do yeah. I pause my into this interact with the widgets in the scene. So this.
oh shit, I have that. I my fucking thing. Obviously, I'm not doing any of that. Back and forth. Does nothing. Call me for fucking on or a FNAF game. Okay, let's try something. I want to try something. I'm in the widget. I know. It's so annoying that it adds it to the screen, but it can't also just be there.
This is really interesting. So what we can do is drag off of this and pull it into the scene. I can right click and we're going to drive this off a left mouse button action. So I'm just going to
Traces from the mouse location. Control location. What? You know what? I would love. What? Bro, I'd love for it to, like, not. I need it. Not based on the blah. I'm getting somewhere. I'm getting somewhere. Based on the mouse. That do anything. Pienso que no. That didn't do. Okay, so mouse didn't work. We're getting there though. We are getting there. I think I know why it's not shooting it. I maybe know why. I need this to also this and what the fuck? What? Is yeah, because then that's only based on like the center of my fucking guy. But like if my mouse is all the way over here, screen's just gonna look at that fucking guy. Since traces from the mouse's location of the first local place. It's so interesting. Because like right now it's centered there and it doesn't. Still does the same fucking thing. But I need to be able to do it to where it depends. It's not looking good, bruv.
Search for letter. You'll notice we have the this and that already. I don't search for world as we want rotation. Rotation. Okay. Now we'll have control over that target that we created. So now if I come to the third person and I hit play, you'll see I can fly around the scene with my pawn, and you see I have that target in the center of the screen. And then if I come over here, if I just point at this, you'll see
But the widget! The fucking... What? What happens if I have this on the screen? Oh, lethal? Dude, I can't believe it's almost 5:10. I gotta go to bed. Grind. Stops. I'm not tired and it's fuck ass a lot. And also because it's projected onto the screen doesn't mean it's gonna do anything. Oh. I feel like I'm getting no fucking progress on this dude. Like,
See, I have
let's look up U5 how to component interaction component loading interaction. Hey, that looks pretty cool.
Terminal with data. You might wonder why we're using a data table entry instead of filling in the data directly on an active instance. Using a data table has the advantage of securing all related data should you accidentally delete the actor
Scary.
instance in the game level or in any other case of data loss. This workflow also allows a cleaner preparation and allocation of data. Such as the username.
I don't fucking care.
Exactly the same as the ID on the system's component. Inside the details panel, your terminal will now always have the latest changes.
Like, I want to do that. I want to do that. How did you do that?
This video explains how you can use the terminal base class to create your own interactable terminal blueprint. We start by creating a new blueprint class. To use the terminal base class, either click on it in the content browser and select Create Child Blueprint Class, or create a new blueprint and select Base Class from the list. Note that you might have to expand the All Classes tab to find it.
Bro, just let me download it. Let me read this. If I have to buy it, I'm gonna be really pissed. Fuck! I don't want that though. I like. Fuck. Not looking good, bruv. Oh, it's really not looking good. Fuck. Oh.
Next, we need to prepare a user interface widget. If you have created a new user interface widget you want to use with your terminal blueprint, cursor widget idea 0.5 and 0.5.
That's definitely what I should do. Canvas size.
Action the cursor position to your widget. Add all 3 functions to your event graph and wire up the logic. You can also simply copy the nodes from one of the existing terminal widgets. Mesh you want the widget component class you just created. Select the static mesh component and set.
Okay, I can get it. We're like transitioning to the camera that's right there. We have the widget.
The static mesh you want to use as frame for your widget. Then select the widget component and set the desired widget class. Make sure the draw size matches the size of the widget and proportions are correct. Now you need to update the widget component's transform values to match your static mesh. Change the location, the rotation, and the scale of the component until it fits into the desired frame. For example, a computer monitor mesh. Now select the component called inner widget area. Change the box extent parameter and optionally the relative location until it almost covers the widget. And optionally the relative location until it almost covers the widget. It is important to add a little margin for it to serve as a tolerance area. Please see BP_computer terminal as a reference, as this is a crucial step. As a final step, select the camera component and adjust the relative transform to your liking. Your new terminal actor is now ready to use.
So real. Fuck! That's crazy. Like, that's pretty close to what I want to do. Already designing something. 3D phone widget? I'm gonna kill myself if this guy is one of those. Interaction widget is just this. Ref. There's like no audio. What the hell? What? Show me the final product. That is not what I wanted. That is also... This looked very... unnecessary, low-key. Oh, God. I get that. Not what I wanted. Fuck! I want to interact with an object's widget.
The widget interaction component, we can see that here. It's a component we can add to one of our blueprints. It allows us to interact with widgets that are in our world, that are using the widget component. So let's take a look at an example. I'll hit play. I have my character. When I look at this button, it says push me. And when I click my right mouse button, it says I pushed it. You can see it simulate and push. If I go back far enough, you can see it's not interacting until I get close enough. So let's take a look at it. If we look at our widget itself, so let me find this widget in our world. It's using a widget component and it has some options. Inside of our widget component, we have receive hardware input. And this allows us to basically simulate input from our mouse and our keyboard to the widget, but it's meant for more like when our mouse mouse over something. That's great if we can use our mouse, but let's say we're not. Like in our example, we have our first person character here. And our first person character doesn't have a mouse. We aim at something, we look at something.
I do want to have receive hardware input. That's what I did. I like that. That's what I said. That's what I did, motherfucker.
And so we can interact with it. But we need our widgets in our world to know we're looking at them and we want to interact with them. That's where the component comes in. So you add the widget interaction component to your blueprint and think of it kind of like a laser pointer. And I can actually show you that. We're going to hit show debug here on the option for it. Hit play, and you'll notice we have a little red dot. That is our laser pointer. That is where our widget interaction component is shooting off a line trace towards any widgets it can interact with and then interacting accordingly. Now the default.
Yeah, but ho, motherfucker. You're like off to the side. Why? Like
Default interaction for the most part is going to be hover. It's like our mouse shooting off a line trace towards any widget.
What? What? The fuck? Oh my god, trace panel.
Widgets it can interact with, and then interacting accordingly.
Bruh.
Now the default interaction for the most part is going to be hover. It's like our mouse was moving around the screen. That's why our button is showing the hover display. In our widget interaction component, we have a couple options. We have our virtual user index and our pointer index. So if we're simulating different controllers, we might want to use different users. And if we're simulating different pointers, maybe hand or something like that, virtual fingertips, each of these interaction components can have their own settings, so that way we can grab that information back and do something appropriately. By default, if you're just going to try to simulate a single interaction, the default settings are fine. You have your trace channel. By default visibility, it makes sense if we can see it, we want to react appropriately. The distance for interaction is how far away in units from this item to what we're interacting with in order to fake interaction. In this case, you can see we're close enough. If I back far enough away, we're no longer within 500. Of course, if you adjust that, say 1,000, you'll see we can be even farther away and we'll be interacting. And of course, we'll fall off because we're too far away. I'll set it back to 500. This interaction source, we have 4 options. This determines where the source or the beginning point of our line trace or our laser pointer is going to start from. And then it's going to travel forward our distance. By default, it's going to be world space. And what that means is wherever this interaction component is in the world, it's going to trace in the forward direction on it the distance and see what it interacts with or hits. In our case, I have the widget interaction component on our first person camera, so it's simulating like we're looking forward. But if you want something different, you have the mouse. Now our mouse option means our mouse is going to be our source, and it's going to shoot forward X amount of degrees, units distance. So I'm going to switch this over to mouse and game. We're going to hit play, and now you can see it's not interacting anymore with my character, but my mouse is shooting forward from that position with my character.
When I kill myself.
But my mouse, and now you can see switch forward X over to
Correct. Ho! I know that that's like a older fucking version. Huh. Okay, it's in phone. You can play, and I can say that up. Yeah, that's old as fuck. Because this is fucking Unreal Engine 4.
Can use our mouse, but let's say we're not. Like in our example, we have our first look at an example. We'll hit play. I have my character. When I look at this button, it says push me. And when I click my right mouse button, it says I pushed it. You can see it simulating push. If I go back far enough, you can see it's not interacting until I get close enough. So let's take a look at it. If we look at our widget itself, so let me find this widget in our world. It's using a widget component and it has some options. Inside of our widget component,
That's
we
the
have receive hardware
widget.
input, and this allows us to basically
What's
send the
that
input from our
then?
mouse and
Is that
keyboard to the widget.
the fucking world level map? Bitch ass motherfucker. I hate trying to find this thing. Level. Okay.
Showing the hover display appropriately. You'll option. These are in the world with or hit on a different. And if we go back far on the screen, one's nice. Maybe you have world comes in. Do the inner in a little
Oh, I went too far ahead.
distance. And this switch this over to mouse.
That widget set up. How bad. Yeah, no, that's been fucking Omega old. Just means that I can just in here, bam, fucking, oh, that's what that's okay. Mm. Uh,
Mouse and game.
yeah, motherfucker. Uh, yeah, son of a. I'm gonna go crazy. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean that worked? What do I have it set as? I have it set to the camera boon. Or I have it set to the camera. But that's not working because I'm not in there. But if I go on click phone and I transition the phone, but if I do this, that doesn't do anything. I'm in the widget. That input mode UI only. That input game only. But the stream was a whole lot of nothing. Fuck Pisscom. Yes, I have fuck Pisscom at least. Didn't I put this back to normal? What the fuck? Game only. The UI only. Focus on phone widget. And we mouse cursor, I guess. I'm in the widget and it's not going back, and I don't know what I did. Kind of eject myself. But it's working in here. So that clearly means that, like, because if I were to delete that, and then I eject, nope, it still doesn't matter. What? Unreal, please explain your fucking nonsense. Fuck, man. Good. How am I in the widget now? What? Also, my apology. That's why it wasn't working. My screen wasn't big enough. Still not working.
We're gonna hit play, and now you can see it's not interacting anymore with my character, but my mouse is shooting forward from that position and working appropriately like we expected.
I'm gonna shit myself. All over this apartment. I'm very close to losing my mind.
And if we go back farther, you'll see it's not working because from where my character is and this mouse position on the screen forward 500 units, it's not within the right distance until we get close enough. And then, of course, we can interact it like we expect. The next one, if we go back to our interaction one, is going to be center screen. This one's kind of pointless for what we're using now, but it's the center of the screen. Maybe your interaction component isn't going to work, or you don't really care, because in our case, our center of our screen is what we care about, because we said never component in the center screen. This just makes it simpler. The world one's nice. Maybe you have the interaction component at the front of the player, the tip of the gun. Maybe it's the front of a vehicle. It's some other place other than where the camera is that you want to shoot forward. That's where world comes in. Center screen is just a quick shortcut to the center of your screen. Custom is an interaction source that you provide the location whenever it needs to do the interaction, and then it will go ahead and fire it off. And I can show you how to set that up in a little bit. Last option is enable hit testing. It's really simple. Hit testing basically turns on our line trace. Let me set this back to world. And we'll run it, and you'll notice, well, it's not working anymore. If I turn hit testing back on and run it, it should work like we expect. Enable hit testing turns on the hit testing, whether or not our line trace is going to hit our target. If it's off, it's not going to work. But that's still useful if you want to interact with stuff, but you don't really want to.
Brother. Like, I'm trying to think, like, oh, what if I just had it? I heard what he said on custom where I can set the location. But even if I did it, like, on every left click, I did it, I still couldn't determine each individual point of the screen. God damn it, bro.
Simulate the hit testing of the trace. Maybe you just want to send information to something else, like a virtual keyboard or virtual input. Show debug turns on and off our debug line, and the debug color is the debug color. We'll go ahead and disable that for now. Now you might be wondering, first of all, let me change this back to game. There we go, and save that. You might be wondering, how does this actually work and interact? If we close this, and we look at our interaction component, we scroll down, we only really have 4 events. On hovered widget changed is unique to this, and the others are all part of components. On hovered widget change is called when the hovered widget component changes. You really don't need to overact this. This is kind of at the higher end level. What we want is the ability for our widget interaction component to call events on whatever it's targeting. And we do that
Okay, I need to. This enemy AI, I'm gonna go fucking mad. I'm good. I'm chill. Thank you guys for your service. Get the fuck out of my lobbies. Didn't I just say get out, motherfucker? Availability. That's why. In the widget, thank you. I am aware. Now I'm clicking elsewhere. Widget. Click in a bit. Fucking what? Okay, hold on. Fuck it, I don't care. I'm gonna do this another time. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind if I have to keep doing these widgets, and that's my bad for wanting to do this game. Fuck me. Good night.